we operated during difficult times, unfortunately. Choose a career that will allow you to have quality of life, or chase the career path, climbing up the ladder as early as you can in your career, so that later on you can enjoy the fruits of your work. Very difficult to be pushing career moves at some stage of life. But what I wanted to say is that the labor market, it's becoming more and more difficult. We now in a situation where medical practitioners have to compete with other health professionals for the same jobs. That's how bad things are out there. There's a post, it's actually 3 posts, but it came as one advert. That I'll be busy with in the coming, hopefully, days. I don't know. Close to 100 applicants. 100, close to. Mixture of doctors and other healthcare professionals, both within and outside the organization. So it's that bad. And again, my recommendation, as always, to colleagues, try and figure out which direction you want your career to take as early as possible, and upskill yourself in order to pivot your career towards that direction. The short courses, the certificates, experience accumulated, they all count. And as I said, I understand sometimes it's difficult to make that call early in your career. But I mean, it's okay to make a decision, and then later on, when you see it's not for you, you change. Because the alternative is you don't make a decision, and then you wake up 20, 30 years later, you're stuck and you can't move, and you end up being miserable. And I don't know how the medical field and the health sector will look like in 5 years, in 10 years, with how things are going now. I'm going to have a conversation about NHI. At a general level, what is being proposed and its implications across. So it's going to have a huge impact. It's going to have a huge impact on almost everything. And once it's implemented, health will never be the same as we know it today. Whether for the better or for worse, I don't know, but definitely it's not going to be the same. I'm not a naysayer, doomsday kind of person, but that's why I'm saying I don't know. I'm not a prophet, and the indicators are not really objectively telling us, because I think the one thing about NHI is there are just a lot of unanswered questions, which create a lot of uncertainty, and then people end up saying things, but I don't think people claim to have stats and whatever you not that support a particular view or narrative, but of course it's difficult to hear them out, because everyone is biased towards something, one direction or the other, against or for. So no one is really objective when it comes to these discussions about NHI. But I will have that conversation, and hopefully many more to come. But for now, colleagues, please try and make a decision about what you want to pursue, which direction you want your career to take. Is it clinical? You want to specialize? You want to be a GP? You want to work in the public sector as a medical officer? You want to be in NGO sector? You want to be in the medical scheme or pharmaceutical sector as an advisor? All of those things. Short of emigrating, anything else is possible. I'm not, I know the situation is not great, but I wouldn't be can't be celebrating when people are dumping the country. I just saw a news article now, I think it was Business Live or Business Time, something like that, and I think they were saying, I stand corrected, but I think they were saying in the past year Canada has issued about 3,000 work permits. Of those, 600 medical professionals, and half of those, the 600, half of 350 or so, medical specialists, and the number is expected to grow. So it's not good, it's not looking good. And if we don't do something soon, I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm saying in 5 years time, I don't know how things will be looking.